Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and as you guys can see, this video is starting off a little bit differently because we're going to be doing something that I kind of told myself I wouldn't do, but here we are anyway. And basically what is happening is we are going to buy the brand new Spellbound Silence Structure Deck EX and see what we can do with it. Now, in all honesty, before we even start this, I'm going to say I do not recommend buying this. Now, if you look at the cards I own here, I'm only missing the ultra rares, and to be honest, to say that 2 copies of this and 2 copies of that is worth like what, 10 bucks, 11 bucks is a little bit ridiculous, but I'm going to do it for you guys so I can make a fun little video. And I thought of a fun deck that we could try it out with. And of course, the deck I'm going to be using is going to be pure Silent Magicians. I'm not going to be mixing it with spellbooks because I don't really have the cards, but if you want to mix it with spellbooks, it can make a very powerful deck. But of course, make sure that you know you have a deck to build with this card before you buy it, because otherwise you're going to be really disappointed. Anyway, let's just do it. Again, we're going to be buying 2, one at the sale price and one at the regular price for $10 US, and hopefully this deck will at least in some way take us, quote unquote, to the top, because I don't really believe that this deck can take you there, in all honesty. But it is amazing, like I said in the previous video about this deck, to see reprints, to see, you know, a box UR, a box SR, and another box SR all reprinted in a thing, in a structure deck. Very, very cool. Either way, let's just jump into it and buy these cards. I want to put Silent Magician on the left side of the screen. Let's do it. Purchase this bad boy for $4. I do have the money. I have $11.15 on my Steam account, so I have pretty much exactly what I need. You can call me Weevil. Let's do it. Silent Magician in the Spellbound Silence EX. Did we get any kind of foils or anything? Oh, we got a foil level 8. That's kind of cool. And we got a foil level 4. But yeah, so as you guys can see, we get all the cards in this thing. We're going to go back. We're not going to copy the cards to a deck. And then we're going to buy another one at $7. And we'll smack a deck together. So we'll be there in about 2 seconds if you guys want to skip to that. Otherwise, hang out and see if we get any kind of foils. Because I really do, I'd love to get like any prismatic or a foil Silent Magician. No, we only got 1 foil this time. Level Modulation, a terrible, terrible card. Alright, cool. So we've opened our 2 decks. We're not going to copy the deck. Instead, we're going to back all the way out. And I'm going to show you the deck that we're going to be using today. Now, this is our deck whenever it loads. There we go. So of course we're going to dip the Silent Magician level 4s for the regular Silent Magician, and ideally you want to have 3. This deck is a really weird thing because you don't want to buy it at 1. Having Gold Sarcophagus and Silent Magician at 1 is kind of pointless, and it's not worth your money. But if you're willing to go a little bit extra and get 2 or 3, then sure, you're in a good place. Now, this deck is actually super interesting, but I'm hoping that you guys will be able to follow me in exactly what I'm trying to do here. So of course, to start things off, we do have our Silent Magician, which if you guys don't know, it cannot be normal summoned to set. It must be tribute summoned by tributing, must be special summoned by tributing 1 spell card set monster. It cannot be summoned by other ways. This card gains 500 attack for each card in your hand, once per turn during either player's turn. When a spell card is activated, you can negate the activation, which is super, super amazing. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card is in its owner's control, destroyed by an opponent's card effect. So as long as they don't econ take you, then tribute to the doom it. That wouldn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. And plus you can negate econ take. It's wild. Anyway, you can special summon 1 Silent Magician monster from your deck, except the same card, ignoring summoning conditions. So that's how we're going to get our Silent Magician level 8 out on the field. And then from here we have a few other monsters to support this, of course, because we can negate spell cards, and because we are immune to spell cards, we have Challenge the Prophet here, and what he does is once per turn you can declare either spell or trap, and then target 1 set card your opponent's spell and trap card zone. Look at that, and if it's the same type of card that you suggested or you called, it can't be activated. So basically, we're gonna summon Challenge, you know, targeting, selecting trap. If it is a trap, they can't activate it. If it's a spell card, it's not a problem because we're just gonna summon Silent Magician, and we are going to call it a day. Then we have our Legion the Fiend Jester, and this guy is super important for this deck because what he does is when he's destroyed, you can actually search for a normal spellcaster. And that's, of course, the reason we have Gemini Elf. She's the strongest normal spellcaster in the game, if I'm not mistaken. But more importantly, this guy is super useful because we can summon him, we can tribute him for Silent Magician, and then he'll get us an extra card to our hand. Meaning that instead of having 2 cards in an opening turn, we'll have 3, making Silent Magician a 2500 attack monster, which is kind of busted. Then moving on to our spells and traps, we have Dark World Dealings. A bit of an interesting pick, but I was kind of inspired to run this by the Silent Swordsman deck, because Silent Swordsman deck would let you discard your Silent Sword Slash using Dark World to then banish that Silent Sword Slash and search for your Silent Swordsman, we're going to be basically doing the same thing. We're going to be trying to use Dark World Dealings to either reach this card or to ditch this card and then search out this card. So it's a little bit of a nice combo. Silent Burning, of course, what it does, again, during the battle phase of a Silent Magician monster, if you control a Silent Magician monster and you have more cards in your hand than your opponent, each player draws until they have 6 cards in their hand. This card's effect cannot be negated, nor can its activation be negated. And you can banish this card from your graveyard to add 1 Silent Magician monster from your deck to your hand. So that's the main effect we want. But if you're versing a deck that really mills itself out, Silent Burning should be able to win you the duel. Let's say your opponent has 0 cards in hand and 5 cards in deck. If you flip this card on them during the battle phase and you have at least 1 card in hand, you win the duel because they can't draw 6 cards and they just get completely destroyed. So it has its uses in that sense as well. Plus, it can let you get some more attack when you need it during the battle phase, because obviously drawing up 6 cards means that Silent Magician then gets, what, 3,000 attack bonus. It becomes a 4,000 attack monster. You have Obelisk the Tormentor on your field. Kind of wild. And then the last 2 cards, we have 7 Tools of Bandit. When a trap card is activated, pay 1,000 to negate it. And then finally, we have Solemn Scolding. If this is the only set card in your spell and trap card zone, which it normally will be because we won't be setting Silent Burning very often. And, I mean, we probably wouldn't set this while we have this. When a monster will be summoned, or a spell or trap card or a monster effect is activated, you can pay 2,000 life points to get the summon activation if you do destroy that card. Be warned though, because we are in the 5,000 life point meta right now with the ranked duels, these 2 cards can work together. Once we go back to 4,000, you might want to change things up. Also, we're running the skill restart, which might actually be nerfed by now. But I really don't have anything better, and I really want to use Yugi, little Yugi. Either way, that's going to be it for the deck profile. Hopefully this works out as well. I think it will. Regardless, let's jump into it. Alright guys, so here we are for our first duel in Platinum Rank 2. And without further ado, let's see if we can make Silent Magician come through for us. Hopefully we get some good hands. I feel like this deck definitely isn't consistent. I'm about to lose rank, damn it. I probably should have done a few duels to get away from this dark place. Because I was trying out other stupid shit earlier with like Flame Wingman and stuff. I'm not using this skill. This is a really good hand. Sucks we drew 2, but it's fine. Activate this from the graveyard to get our Magician. I almost clicked on level 8, and that would have been the biggest mistake of my entire life. Using the Fiend Jester. Special this boy, or this girl, by tributing this boy. And then Legion's effect should activate, giving me 2,500 attack and a spell negate. Turn endo. Let's see. Let's see what they want to do to this. This is kind of fierce. Like when it pops up, it's kind of fierce. And again, like I said, I get a spell negate. I don't negate this though. I don't negate that. LOL! But it's okay, because we have this boy. This girl. Why do I keep saying boy? I'm so used to it. I'm so used to saying boy. It's because of the boy lock. The Pokemon boy lock that happened like 3 weeks ago, lol. There you have it. Silent Magician, level 8. Hits the field. I kind of prefer having Silent Magician on the field for the spell negate. But the spell immunity is also pretty good. So if obviously we're going to go for a Challenge. And we're going to do some back row targeting. Activate effect. I'm going to call traps. I'm going to target the middle card. Let's see what it is. Forbidden Chalice. Okay. So that's not actually a problem for us right now. We're just going to battle. We can potentially lose this battle should my opponent have Wall of Disruption. But I'm okay with that. No point using my quick play spell right now because it doesn't help us at all. And then we go for direct. The thing is, with spell negation and spell immunity, it's so powerful because these days trap cards aren't that common. You often see decks that are literally just, what do you call it? Literally just, like however many spells, you know, it's monsters, spells, and then Treacherous Trap Hole, that's it. And so, it's a very powerful combination. Of course, Treacherous Trap Hole just completely bin this deck. 100%, if they draw it, I'm in trouble. That's a problem. Because you can destroy me by 100 life points, 100 attack points. Okay. Alright, so they summon another one, which is fine. I mean, that doesn't really mean anything to us. In defense position. Alright, can I get another challenge, please? Darkwood. We can get another time. We can get another spell and get on the field. Wild, let's do it. Oh, perfect! Oh my god! This is amazing. My hand at the end of this turn is gonna be 3 Gemini Elf, which is kind of busted. But I'm okay with it. Send the Silent Burning out. Give me my Silent Magician. They sent a Sergeant Electro, which I can understand. I don't have anything set, so why would they want to use Sergeant Electro? Then we'll Normal Legion, the exact same thing we did before. Normal Legion. Special. That's so cute, but I'm not using it for that effect. Hang on, this isn't that Forbidden Chalice doesn't negate my graveyard effect, right? My graveyard effect still triggers something along on the field. Yeah, looks like it does. Let's go. Look at that. Look at this hand right now. Look at these elves. We have 6 elves in our hand right now. We have 2 Silent Magicians on the field. Let's just do it. Now, spell cards for them are completely dead. Completely dead. And apparently their face down is not activatable. Either that or they turn the toggle off because they know that they can't beat the spell card destruction. This person has 200 life points left. We have 25 or 35 on the field. Give me Challenge. Give me Challenge. I'm picking this one. That one's a scary one. 100%. Silent Burning. I think we'll just battle. Even Wall of... They need 2 Wall of Disruption to stop me right now. They need 2. Let's see. Yeah, so that's 1. But again, if they don't have 2, what are they going to do to me? Oh, okay. They have 2. I still have enough attack. That's wild. So it would have been 16 and 16. So yeah, it would have only been 32. Not summoning a monster actually made me win that duel. That is insane. This is why 3500 is busted. I had 2 monsters on the field, and even still, 2 Wall of Disruption did not stop me. I knew it though. Of course I knew it, because of course, worst case scenario is always what I go up against. But regardless, it was a satisfying duel, a satisfying victory. Let's move on to duel number 2, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright guys, so here we are at duel number 2 against a Platinum rank 2 player, and I have to say, I'm happy to hear this deck do so well, and you can tell like it did pretty well against even a trap-centric deck. Like, usually, when you see dinosaurs, they're usually very trap-heavy. This is definitely a restarting hand. I don't want to see this in hand. Our opponent also has restart. And let's see if they want to do it. And what do they have? Sylvans, that's not good for us. Because they don't usually have back row or spell cards. Okay, opponent goes first. That's fine. That's good. That's okay for us. That's alright for us. Sadly, we don't see our magician or anything to discard. They set 1. Useless, man. I know it's probably going to be old mate, but I have to do it anyway. Yep. I can guarantee you this person also isn't playing post-nerf, because why would they? If you play Sylvans, you don't care about the ban list. You're not that self-aware to actually care about the ban list. Carrot Weight, Rose Lover, they have all the pieces they need for their victory. And I mean, realistically, Silent Magician level 8, or this deck, isn't designed to beat Sylvans, which it sucks because Sylvans are still meta at this point in time, but they won't be for much longer, because once they lose Marshall Leaf and Rose Lover, or at least they both go down to 1, or both go down to 2, it's going to be a problem. Cone Mushroom, of course, is still here, which is kind of the bigger problem. Card Advance. See this? Okay, maybe they are running post-nerf, because Card Advance is how Sylvans get around not using a Rose Lover summon. Because, of course, they can just summon twice and use 1, obviously Tribute 1, which is, it's good. It's a nice little combo. I like it. So maybe they are running post-ban, post-nerf. The same thing, it's the same thing. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I can't say it looks good for us because we don't have a good hand either. Like we're seeing Challen and Gemini Elf like crazy, but we're not seeing anything silent related. I don't know. It's hard to say that because I only have two. Like I only have two of the card because I either want to see Silent Magician or I want to see Dark War Dealings and Burning. And realistically, I could have used Dark War Dealings just now. I really wanted to. Alright, I lose now because they have a tribute summon. They haven't even normal summoned yet. I'm gonna check after this duel to see if this person actually was using post ban. But again, it doesn't matter because I've already lost. Like that's how powerful this deck is. Like unreal. Now let's see. Are they gonna BM me by thinking I have Karibo? Card advance again. What's the point? Rearrange order of your deck again when you literally didn't change it? Well, I guess because they milled one more, they get to see a different set of 5 cards. And then you tribute it for Guardioak. Look at that. See? The deck is so predictable. Alright, so unfortunate. We didn't get our big boss monster in hand, but even still, if we did, it would have been destroyed by Martial Leaf anyway. I was like, how did that not kill me? They wanted to BM and go for all 3 attacks. When they could have just done 1 and 2 on the outer sides. I forgot I actually had 5,000 life points, to be honest. I was like, oh, there's already lethal on the board. It wasn't lethal until they got that 3rd monster. Anyway, it is what it is. It is Sylvans, but again, do not fear. Sylvans will be gone in about a week, I think. Maybe a bit longer. But yeah, once Sylvans are gone, let's see, is this post-ban list? It is not post-ban list. Why would I expect that from a Sylvan player? But I mean, I only saw 1 Martial Leaf, I only saw 1 Rose Love, and I can't wait. I feel like Martial Leaf's probably more important to the deck. I think that they'd rather have Rose Lover gone completely. I don't know. Platinum rank 1, probably from a new country, Honduras. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I probably butchered the name too, but I don't think I've ever heard of that country. So pretty interesting stuff. We're gonna go second. This is actually kind of bad. I'd rather get my Magician on the field first and stop spells before anything, but we are in good shape. Use skill, nope, because we have Magician and Challen. We can lock down traps and we can negate spells. And we'll have 2 cards in hand remaining, so we'll have 5,000. Decide, use your effect, be a noob. Noobs, man. Noobs. Noobs. It's actually insulting to me. Set 1. Challen. I don't think they're going to be traps in this person's econ. You taking my monster? That was so cute. Ah, I see what you're doing. I see you, big dog. I see you. Let's go. Enemies battle. I can respect the strategy, and I'm kind of sad to see my card go. This is one of those situations where you should set last, but I did it first because I'm a scrub. But we'll end our turn. We have a 2,000 and a spell negate, so no monster they summon can get over me, and I can negate Mass Change, which is crazy. See? I told you. It's crazy. So I definitely misplayed setting my card first. I should have said it last. It's something I forget to do, honestly, all the time. Even when I play physical Yu-Gi-Oh! I forget that I should be setting cards in main phase 2, not main phase 1. But that's irrelevant to this game. There's no such thing as main phase 2. Anyway, we get another W, which was a very, very quick one. We'll move on to our next duel, which is going to be our 4th, I believe. And hopefully we can get another W in that duel. Did I even enunciate properly? We can get another W. Anyway, I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, so here we are with our next opponent, someone from Italy at Platinum Rank 1. I don't know why I said Italy with such fire. But I mean, I like Italy, man. It's a cool place. Let's do it. Show me second. I wanted to go first. Why did I say second? Why did I predict the wrong thing? Or what I didn't want? I don't know. No. I should probably put more cards to discard in this deck. I don't know. Yes? Yes? Sign me up! Now, all you're going to do is show me that Challen. Actually, no, even if they show me Challen, again, it depends, right? But I do like that I have a monster lineup that benefits the deck. Legion lets me don't set 2 cards. There's no fun in that. Burning, dead card. I did it again. I set the card first. 2,500 Silent Magician hit the field right now. No, right now. Now hit the field. Bye bye, Legion. Also, guys, I should have mentioned this a long time ago, but if you want to build this deck but don't have Legion, because why the hell would you invest in Flame of Tyrant if you haven't been playing since, like, birth? You can use Blue Dragon Summoner, because he also does the same things. I'm scared, dude. I'm actually really scared. I'm gonna battle, because I have a spell negate. And if I get destroyed, I don't care, because I get a bigger monster on the field. I get a bigger monster on the field. Show me the mushroom. Oh shit. That's bad. I have 0 defenses. You know, if I did it last turn, I could have negated it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It's alright, I'm gonna draw Boojins! Do it, I dare you. It's kind of wild seeing Boojins. Let's go. Show me this animation. I could see it 10 times. Look at that magic circle. Look at the pillars reform. Look at that figure on this Thicc magician. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but that's what the name of the deck is called. Boojin Yamato. Okay, what do? You do scary things. Okay, we gotta do some reading, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to do some reading. We still do. During the player's turn, when a card effect is activated that targets the Boojin monster you control, you can negate the effect. That's fine. We don't need to do that. We're not going to be targeting them at all. Then we have during either player's turn, or either player's damage step for Beast Warrior type monster Boojin monster you control battles an opponent's monster. You can manage to card from your graveyard. That monster you control gains attack equal to the current attack of the opponent's monster it's battling until the kill. That's fine. That's actually fine because we're going to start off with Dark World Dealings. We're going to ditch Burning. Dark World Dealings is actually a neg 1, so I'm not going to use the second one. But I could. Plus, using Dark World Dealings lets them banish, that's some discard cards that helps them do things, so I'm not going to do that. Special summon. Let's go. Alright, so let me read these effects. During the phase, if a Boojin card was added from your deck to your hand, this turn, except by drawing it, you can draw one card and just go, okay, that's fine. So we want to avoid him doing this. So we'll battle that first. We have a spell and a trap negate. Sadly, no monster effect negate, but that's how it goes. I should have attacked this one, actually. You think I'm gonna attack you now, you fool? I see that card back there. I'm not gonna let you destroy my magician level 8. No way in hell. You're gonna have to attack into me and then let my regular magician destroy us all. Cool. I still have spell negates. In case you don't realize that. Again, a spell, a trap negate. I got all the things ready to negate. Oh no! Oh wait! I get bodied. What wall disruption? Do it. If they have another trap card, I'm kind of... Not bad. Not bad. But can they get rid of me? Can they get rid of me with 3 cards, probably? Boojin Unity. Boojin Unity. Oh, it is Boojin Unity, I guess, but there's no space, so it's kind of Boojin Unity. I hate this game. So what does it do? You can call all the cards and have at least one card in your hand. Shuffle all thingos into your deck, and if you do, send your entire hand to the graveyard. Then you can. Oh, they have another turtle. Okay, what do they have in graveyard? They have Centipede. That's pointless. Okay, what can Boojins do right now against me? End phase. What are you getting? Another sword boy. Another sword horn. Dude, I'm fine with that. I have no idea. This. Oh, that card's dead. I just realized, lol, because I'm gonna take damage. And now it's not dead. I can actually use it next turn. And as long as they can't do that effect twice, which they won't be able to. Make them think I'm afraid, but this one to get me to get... Oh. Okay. No point in that. I forgot they had the Centipede, my bad. I should have attacked. I should have wiped his board. I misplayed so hard, I forgot the Centipede was there. So are they going to use the effect or are they going to crash? What does Boojin Chaz do? Ends phase. Okay, so they want to search and thingo, and then they get to draw one and discard. This deck can do things, my dudes. And we have no power left. Like, we can't... What does this one do? Advantage card from your graveyard, then target one face of card you put in control of the target. Wow. Yo, Boojins are strong. Shout out. They can prevent destruction once per turn as well. That's kind of wild. Because of that. And then yeah, they don't have to damage buff to protect. Which means it's time to scoop and go to game 5. Because yeah, I couldn't win that. I couldn't beat that because of the Centipede. If I could have negated the the sword horn guy, it would have been fine, but I couldn't. And I think I should have attacked, let him beat over my Gemini, and then attack again just to clear the Yamato off the field. Because that would have been really beneficial for me. It does suck that the way I get to my combo pieces helps them as well, because of course I was putting more Boojins in their graveyard by using Dark War dealings. But it is what it is. We're going first this time. Hopefully that'll let us summon Magician turn 1 and negate some spells, because that's what we want to do. We haven't done that yet. Yes, we're going to restart this hand. We don't want this filth in hand. We want it in deck. It's not filth in deck, it's filth in hand. This is horrible. This game is bad. I mean, a third would get you there. That's the thing. A third would get you there, but there's no such thing as seeing combo pieces in this game. Okay. Okay. Alright, Dark War Dealings. Show me a Silent Burning. Pathetic. And now this guy is useless too. I love this game. I've already lost. That sucks. I'm going up against a trap deck as well. Where are spellbooks, man? Where are spellbooks? That's what I want to verse with this, and they're nowhere to be found. Not that I would win anyway, because I can't get my combo pieces out. Yeah, super unfortunate. I tried to run whatever I could to search it. I mean, if you have Sangan, you're even better. Like, you want Sangan, but obviously I'm not pay to win. I don't have Sangan. We will use the effect. We know that they're trap cards, because that's all this deck runs, potentially. Can they activate in response? They can. They can activate it in response. Will they, though? Divine Wrath. Interesting. Good card, that. Good card. Watch the wall disruption. Ready? Ready for this? So they were just tempted to use it and destroy my monster, which I mean, it's fair. It's a good idea. Oh, watch the lava golem. Necrofear. So this is the question, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think we're ever going to see? Do you think we're ever going to see the Silent Magician this duel? Outside of what's happening right now, we're doing pretty well. Outside of that, we're doing pretty well with the meme cards that we do have. And if we can see Silent Magician in some sense, we can actually get things done. It's just that we need to see it. Fiend Farewell, so now they can summon Necrofear. That's really, really unfortunate. Because while we're immune to Thingo effects, we're not immune to monster effects, which is really unfortunate. They said another Call the Archfiend, because what else would that be? We're going to force his hand. And we're going to prevent this card activation. Actually, they didn't summon Necrofear. Interesting call. So the Divine Wrath, that's fine. Ditching a call, which means they definitely have one face down. That's definitely what that face down card is. Give me a Chow Len or give me my combo piece. We're gonna have no attack, dude. We're gonna have no attack. But Legion can actually get stuff from the graveyard too, so he's not too bad. I summon Silent. My monster's effect activates. Let's do this. I don't think it matters how much attack I have, so I'm going to summon the Gemini Elf just for a monster on the board. I'm going to battle with the Elf. If for some reason this is the spell card, we're in such a good shape, but it's not, obviously. I would honestly have loved to see Chow and then to lock that down for a second time and then go for some attacks. Ditching the Thicc. No. I mean, if I said yes, it wasn't a big deal, to be honest. Maybe it wouldn't have been a bad idea to not summon the Gemini Elf, because now they can choose to target that instead of Silent Magician, and that's a problem for me. And because the Silent Magician doesn't hit the graveyard, then I don't get my big boss monster. Summoning. Whoa. Whoa. That's cute. I like this. And then they can blow up my board. Oh, they blow up his own monster, so he doesn't have that weak link. Yo, I like that. That's a cute combo. I like that. And then they banish 2, banish 3, right? That's how that works. Alright, we gotta watch this animation too, because it's only fair. It's only fair. Dark Necrofear. Let's go. I'm okay losing to this, actually. I'm okay. I'm not happy that we didn't get our combo pieces, even with Restart, with the unbroken version of the still good version of Restart, but it is what it is. So Necrofear can attack. Attacks my Elf, that's fine. Yeah, this is another reason, yeah, I shouldn't have summoned the Elf, because I just gave him an attack target that wasn't my Magician. Yo, watch this, ready? Watch this, ready? Watch this, ready? Don't negate it. Yo! Silent Burning, let's go! I will let you have this victory. It's over for you, Bakura. I can't even imagine how mad they must be. So if you guys don't follow, I used Silent Burning in the battle step. So I attacked in attack declaration. I didn't do it. Then I waited for battle step. This avoided the Thicc, right? Because hypothetically, if in the declaration my effect resolves, they draw all their cards, Karibo can still activate. I believe. I could be wrong. But in battle, so and obviously he could end up drawing more Karibo. But because I did in battle step, I drew all the cards. I got to 4,000 attack for all the 6 cards in my hand, and then I hit him for 1,800 over his monster when he had 1,700 life points. Now that is a worthy duel to end on. 100% worthy duel to end on. That was amazingly awesome. I cannot be more satisfied with this deck. It's really, really fun. I definitely think it's a terrible $10 deck. Actually, maybe not terrible. I think if you have the right cards, and if you combo with spellbooks, depending on how lucky I pull from the next box, I might actually throw some gems back into spellbooks to see what I can get from them, because I really, really, really would love to make the spellbook version of this deck, because it is far more powerful. But regardless, we didn't even see our combo pieces. It took us a few turns, but we got there in the end, which is kind of crazy. And the fact that I did summon that Gemini Elf is the reason that I didn't get blown back, because I still had my Silent Magician on the field. Silent Burning actually helped me win, which is absolutely insane. I love it. That's the best outcome we could have had. Either way, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Sadly, we didn't rank up or anything like that. It was kind of just a very casual little session. We're still sitting at Platinum rank 4, but I'm okay with that because I do have some bad decks I want to try. I'm still working on my build for what's his name? The Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman. I have 1 copy of him so far. Maybe I can get more. We'll see how it goes. Not that you need more. But I really want to work on a build for him because he uses, of course, Sparkman as fusion material. And Sparkman fuses with bloody everything to make the deck's best monsters. Fuses with Blade Edge, he fuses with Clayman, all these great monsters he fuses with. So Sparkman is OP. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Of course, if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content in the future, especially content based around the new box, which has a very insane archetype that I cannot wait to play. I'm literally going to spend money on that just to get the deck because it's going to be so awesome. And it should be pretty cheap, which I'm looking forward to. Hit that subscribe button because that'll be coming. Of course, like I said, Shining Flare Wingman will also be coming and plenty more fun decks in the future as well. Either way, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.